Hello everyone, welcome back to Channel 2S. I'm your host, Second Soundwave, and today we're going to finish building the main body. Hello everyone, welcome back to Channel 2S. I'm your host, Second Soundwave, and today we're going to be finishing the main body of the Real Grade Build Strike Gundam. Now right off the bat, I am going to say that this episode has been pre-recorded on Monday evening, so if there's been some epic news reveal on Tuesday and you're wondering where it is, you're not going to hear about it in this video. Today, we're just going to sit back and build with a little bit of light Gunpla news. Anyways, on to the news. There are several more Premium Bandai re-releases because, you know, we haven't gotten enough of those already. So first off, we're getting basically all of the Real Grade Gundam Seed deactive mode kits. So the Strike, the Freedom, the Justice, the Destiny, all of those kits, not the Strike Freedom though, not sure why, in their deactive colors. And the deactive versions are basically in various shades of gray and dark blue to simulate how they look when they're just kind of, well, deactivated and sort of chilling out in the hangars. So that's going to be coming in February. We're also looking at another surprising re-release, which is the EZ-SR Maxima. Now this is a really surprising thing that I was not expecting to see because the EZ-SR Maxima is not a Premium Bandai kit. It is a Bandai Hobby Shop exclusive, and those are reissued anywhere between never and never ever. So definitely a big surprise there. But really that's all I have to really talk about here tonight, since again, pre-recorded episode, so there might be some big obvious thing that I am completely missing, and I apologize for that. It'll probably be thrown in with tomorrow's video, but for now, that's all the news, so I'm just gonna get on with the build. So right here we have what are, hopefully, all the parts I'll need for this arm. So to start off, as always, we're going to take the frame unit of this particular appendage, and we're going to pull the hand off, because the hands in this guy, of course, swap out. And this piece, we're just going to take a little hand back, stick it on, and there you go. Get some pretty nice looking little fists. So now what we're going to do is we're going to turn this, and holy crap, that is a tiny little ball joint right there. Like, look at that. Look at that tiny little ball joint. That is so minute, and I need to clean that nub. So you take that little ball joint part, you flip it around like I just showed you. You take this, you rotate it around kind of like this, it looks, and then what are we going to do? It looks like we take this and it... Hang on, let me get this back in focus. We take this and it bends up there because, wow, that is tiny. Tiny. And we stick it up here and it just looks like it, oh, yep, it just locks right into that track right there. Okay, that's pretty cool. So now what do I do with this? I bring it down? Yeah, oh, I bring it down and it rotates into there. Okay. So now, when you move the arm, that bends. And then this bends, and we have a nice little arm frame. That is pretty cool. So now we're going to take this little piece here and we're going to clip it over this way. It looks like it should, oh, yep, it's going on this way, okay. So that tabs right over there. And we grab the other one. Where is it? Is it this piece right here? Yes, it is, and it goes with a slanted side down, and it clips right onto here. And it basically just forms an extra layer around the frame. Okay, that's pretty cool. So I guess it looks like now we're supposed to take this piece and stick it on here, and then it looks like this goes around here just like this, and then this goes around the front of here. And is that how it gets its bit of color? Well, for starters I need to put it this way. Come on. Oh, yep. Right? Yeah, okay. Okay, here we go. All three colors of white used on the kit right next to each other. That is pretty cool, I have to say. I like that. They don't even really use three colors of white on the newer real grades anymore. Kind of a shame. I like that. I like that. And that's kind of why I like this kit, actually, is because it keeps a lot of the old real grade elements, which we don't see too much of anymore. So now we take K3 and I4, stick them together just like this, and we grab that arm, and we stick it over what, like this? Yeah, it sticks over the elbow right there. Does this tab in? It should tab in, probably. I'd imagine it would tab in. Oh, there we go. Now it's tabbed in. Perfect. So, next we're going to grab this, and we want it with this side facing this way and this facing this way. And put it in there. Right? Right? That looks right. I think that is right. So, now this is going to go... I apologize if that was off camera, by the way. I can't really tell from here, but this plugs in here. And does it go over this side, I'm guessing? So this way? Oh, you know what? I bet it goes this way. Yep, okay. So you have this little blue piece, which was certainly problematic to denub since it's basically the size of a nub itself. And we're going to work this into here, kind of manipulate it into place, hopefully. Or maybe it goes this way. Oh, I bet it goes this. Yep. Okay, so it goes this way. So now this little gray part goes right here. How does this go exactly? It looks like up here, I bet. Nope. I think I might have it, guys. I think you're supposed to rest this on here and then clip this down on top of the rest of it. I think I've got it. Well, I don't know what I did, but it's in. So now finally all we have to do is take one of those little ring things that I hate so much. I really wish they wouldn't do that for the older real grades, but they had like these O-rings you'd kind of put around the wrist before you put the hand in, and the idea behind it was that first of all you need to have the hand on properly, right? Right? This is supposed to go here. Okay, so I think I figured out part of my problem here. Apparently, you're actually not supposed to use the hands from the frame runner. You're supposed to use these hands that were on the J runner, because now, when you plug that in, oh yeah, there we go, okay. That's a nice tight fist. Way better than what we had going on before, and now I need to pull it off again, so I can stick that stupid little wrist ring thing in. There we go. So, there's an arm. All done. But of course, no arm is complete without a shoulder, so let's go ahead and build one of those. So, there are a couple stickers you have to apply during the build process. We got some shiny gold stickers and some shiny silver stickers. Now I did put these on just because, again, these are all going to be covered up and they do rest in their little notches quite nicely, so I thought, hey, why not? You know, just go for as close to the full real grade experience as you can get. So, I'm going to stick this connector in here and make sure it's in the right spot. Then this is going over it just like this. And they lock together, and I'm going to just line this back up. And then we're going to take this right here, tab it in here, just like that. And I apologize for this thing swarming in and out of focus. I think it might be something to do with my lighting setup here, because it cannot seem to hold the focus on this piece for very long, which is a little bit annoying. So how does this go? Is it this way or oh, it's this way. Then we have some little red pieces that go over here, just like this. And again, it is, of course, out of focus. And yeah, I messed up that sticker a little bit, but it'll be under a translucent blue piece, so it shouldn't be that noticeable. And I'll pop this on. Stick this in here, and I have to say, I'm glad I put the sticker under that piece. That's actually got a really cool effect going on with the sort of composite between the blue and the gold. Really an interesting way for them to do that, and I like it quite a lot. So now I just stick this on, just like that. There we go. And we're just going to grab the arm, and this just pops over it. Yep, this just clips over the top. And I can grab the torso, stick the arm on here, and then I just kind of rotate it in. There we go. Okay, so to start with the head, we're going to take these two pieces and stick them together. And I did already sticker up this front clear part, since these stickers are very small, and for some odd reason it's split into two stickers even though they meet in the middle. Not really sure why they did that. So now we're going to take this little red piece and stick it on under here, just like this, and we're going to grab the mouth vent and slide it over. And I've heard some people say that they had some issues with the vents and the way they were molded. Looking at mine, I think mine is one of the fixed ones, so that's good. So this just locks down over here. And then you take the two halves of the head and just stick them on like this. And he does have molded in Vulcans over there, which is very nice. Always cool to see that. I love seeing that on master grades, and it's always cool when they throw that in on the real grades as well. This together. Yep, looks like it's locked in nice and solid. So now we're going to take this top piece right here, stick it on like that, grab onto the V-fin. Let's stick it on like this. Come on, wiggle in. There we go. And the two tiniest pieces on the kit. Take one of them, you stick it in here, and then you take this microscopic little nub of plastic and you stick it in there, and there you go. You can pull in the body now, stick his head on the neck, and you have yourself a Build Strike Gundam. So there you go, guys. The body of the real grade Build Strike Gundam is complete. As you can see, he's got quite a bit of posability. He is looking very cool. I have to say, I'm liking the look of this a lot. I've never been a huge fan of the Build Strike Gundam, but it is a pretty cool design, even if it is kind of a basic Gundam design. I like it. I think it looks pretty cool. I think the added blue sections look really good. I don't really mind the foil stickers behind them. And in general, this is looking to be a pretty awesome kit. So, as always, leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and share this around with your friends to help this channel grow. Later this week, I will be continuing the build of this model with the build booster and the weapons coming up in a fourth and final part to the Real Grade Build Strike Gundam build log. So if you want to see that, or just general Gundam content like I always make, be sure to hit that icon that's appearing on the screen right now to subscribe. If the icon's not there, maybe you're early, maybe I didn't put an end card up on this, you can click the subscribe button either below or beside the video. You know how YouTube works, hopefully. There should be thumbnails popping up around here with some other videos. Go check them out. Enjoy them. I'm your host, Second Soundwave, and I'll see you next time.